I'm doing my video kind of early this evening because I'm really tired. Today I was having more pain. It was only a level 1, so it didn't kind of faze me too much, but it is more pain than I have been having. And they're calling for rain, and I think that might be what's causing me to have the increase of pain. But I figured I would do my video now. That way I can just kind of sit, relax, chill for the rest of the day or evening. Overall, I had to crank up the intensity to my stim unit a bit today, which I think did help with the pain. I think I just feel like it would have been a little bit worse had I not cranked the frequency up, or the intensity up, not the frequency, but the intensity. And I don't know, I don't understand the whole calling for rain and having it affect your body, but I do know it does. One of the things that I do have, the rheumatologist found that I have arthritis, like in my hands, in my knees, in my ankles. So I know anytime it's going to rain, or if it is raining, I have a little bit of discomfort in those areas, in those joints, because of the rain. I don't know what causes it. I don't know if it's just a whole bunch of bump or bunk that, that doesn't really cause it. You're just kind of putting that, oh, it's raining, it must be causing me to be more pain, have a little bit more pain. I don't know if there's any legitimacy to it, but that's what I'm going to go with. So, but yeah, today I got home from work and I'm just really tired. Not like sleepy tired, but just physically tired. So I think it was taking me a little bit more effort to do my just general work stuff today. I don't think it really slowed me down at all as far as walking around or doing anything like that. I also had a little bit of a stressful day at work. So that might be contributing to it as well. But everything's still going well. I mean, I'm definitely not complaining that I have a pain level of 1. Considering my normal everyday start the day off pain level was a pain level of 7, I can deal with a 1. So that, it's just, I think it might have caught me off guard a little bit. So, I think probably the stress of the day, and in my job that I do, my employment, my profession, there's a lot of stress that goes with it, because you're dealing with clients. So, anytime you're dealing with clients, dealing with the public, there can be a little bit of stress there. So I think it just probably is kind of maybe the trifecta where it just had a stressful day and it's going to rain and, so, but yeah, so that's where I'm at today. Like I said, I am kind of fidgeting around with the controller a little bit, like, tapping the intensity up, tapping it down, trying to kind of get a level of control over my discomfort. But I'm definitely not complaining. It's not deterring me from getting the actual implant. It definitely not deterring me at all, because even if the implant was helping me and putting me at a pain level of 1 all the time, that's way better than the pain level of 7. So, I'm not bitching, but, I do have 4 more days before I get it out, get the spinal cord stim trial out. They remove it on Wednesday in the evening, so I'll have all day Wednesday. I did talk with the rep from the manufacturer and asked about, what happens when they take it out? Am I going to like instantly be back up to a pain level of 7? Is it something that raises gradually? What can I expect? And she told me, obviously, everybody's different. She said that she has some people, when they take it out, before they even leave the doctor's office, they feel the pain coming back. She said some people take a day or two, but eventually, ultimately, you do go back up to that pain level. So at least I kind of know what to anticipate there. I mean, I don't know if I'll be one of those that, boom, I'm instantly back up to the 7 level, or if it'll gradually come back, but I at least know what to kind of expect. She said that, you go back to what you were experiencing prior to the spinal cord stim, which it sucks. I mean, who wants to be in pain, especially after you've been out of pain? Normally the trial's a week. I've had 2 weeks. So it's probably going to be a little bit worse because I've had 2 weeks. I will have had 2 weeks of minimal pain, if any pain. But the thing I keep in mind, and the thing I'm going to keep in mind while I'm doing that wait period between getting the spinal cord stim trial out and getting the implant in, I'm just going to keep in mind that, yes, I might be dealing with a lot. I might be dealing with pain, but there's a light at the end of the tunnel. There is an end to it. And I'm just going to keep reminding myself of that. The other thing that I really have to acknowledge is I have a phenomenal support system. Just between my kids, my parents, my friends, my family, just everybody, just has been phenomenal. My boys' girlfriends, I call them my honorary daughters because everybody has just been there for me, and just supporting me, and talking to my mom about not being, how's it going? And I'm like, I'm not having any pain. I'm walking. I was able to walk up her steps, basement steps, on New Year's Day, which I haven't walked up her steps in quite a while. Normally I will go in her front door because there's 3 steps to deal with opposed to a whole flight of steps. But and to see my mom's face, like, just to see my mom so happy that I'm getting relief. It's very emotional because, like, the expression on her face is how I'm feeling inside. I have moments, I've had a lot of moments where I'm just, wow, a week ago or 2 weeks ago, I wouldn't have been able to walk up the steps. I wouldn't have been able to park away from a building. I would have had to use my handicap placard and park in a handicap spot because I could not do it. So, I have a lot of those moments where I'm just like, oh my gosh, I'm so blessed. And then also thinking about it where it's, with my kids. My kids are huge, huge support to me. All 3 of them, my 13-year-old daughter, my 17-year-old son, and my 19-year-old son, and their respective girlfriends, are just absolutely amazing. You could not ask for a better support system. I could not ask for a better support system. They're already talking about how, when I get the procedure done, they're going to make sure stuff's on the top shelf of the fridge so I don't have to bend down at all to get anything. Stuff in the pantry cabinet, in the kitchen. I like to drink hot tea. They're going to make sure that the hot tea is down so I don't have to, try to use the grippy thing and get it down from the cabinet. They're just really great. Even tonight, normally before I had the spinal cord stim, my younger son, Logan, he's the one who did a lot of my videos for me. I'd call him when I was just about home. He'd come down and get my bag that I carry to work. Tonight, I ended up calling and asking him to come down just because I am hurting a little bit and I am tired. And without hesitation, he was down there. As soon as I parked, he was down there to get stuff. And Logan is definitely my son who is very, I don't want to say protective, but he has that eagle eye. So if I'm doing something I'm not supposed to be doing, he's like, mother, and keeping me in line. But yeah, I do have a really great support system, and I am extremely grateful for that. Even before the stim, being able to call my mom, which she has her own issues. She has her own back issues. So she definitely is one who she completely understands the pain that I'm in. being able to call my mom and just vent about whatever. I'm having a bad day with my pain, I'm frustrated, this, I'm that. She's there. She'll let me gripe a little bit, and then it's okay, let's look at the bright side. So, which is great. I mean, I am very well aware a lot of people don't have the support system I have. I am also very well aware that a lot of people don't have the people just praying for them as I have. So I think this video more so to let you know how I'm doing, but also to acknowledge my support system. I have a lot of people who care for me, and I didn't mean to get emotional. I have a lot of people who care for me and want the best for me and are willing to help me till I get to that point. And even after, even before this was there, during this whole process, and after this whole process, it's like I am very, very blessed to have the people in my life that I have. So I just need to acknowledge them. And acknowledge the fact that I know I'm blessed. I know I'm extremely lucky because there's a lot of people who don't have that support system. I'm not saying you need to have like a huge support system to get this done. I think, it makes it a hell of a lot easier. Obviously, I don't know the other side of it, but it makes it a lot easier because, even when I'm feeling down, I've got Logan trying to crack me up laughing. I've got, Shane, my oldest son, he's doing something or, getting me something if I can't get it. It's just really nice. I'm sure I would get through it if I didn't have the support system I have, but I have a good support system, and I'll take it. I will definitely take the support because, it helps. So I'm going to wrap up. I'm going to go kind of rest, just take it easy for the rest of the night. But I did want to check in and just give you what today was like with my spinal cord stimulator. Tonight, a friend of mine's coming up, and she's going to reinforce it, tape it, make sure it's all secure for me. I feel like it's loose, and I keep touching like around the edge to make sure the tape's secure, and it is. So I think I'm still a bit paranoid about that. But yeah, I mean, today wasn't a great day, but it wasn't a bad day. Today's been a good day, and I'll take a good day because, I know in the past, there weren't many good days, if any. There were definitely more bad and horrible days because of my pain. And pain level of 1, I'll take it. I can deal with it. So, as always, if you like this video, feel free to click the little thumbs up icon. Also, feel free to comment or send me a message. I will give you my perspective on things. If I have an answer, I'll give it to you. If I don't, I'll let you know. And try to help you find a direction to get the right answer. But this is a video that does cover my journey with the spinal cord stimulator. I'm not a rep, I'm not a doctor, I'm not an expert in any way. This is solely my experience, and just hopefully some of you find it helpful. So until tomorrow, I will rest up, and hopefully tomorrow will be another great day. But until tomorrow, take care. Hope everything goes well for you. Bye.